Alright guys, welcome and welcome back to this YouTube channel. If politics is all what you love, then you are in the right channel. Please go ahead, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, share, and even comment in this video. Now, without much ado, let's get it rolling. And Martha Karua slams and thwarts Rutto hard in the buttocks about abductions. Now, before we continue, here is the tip.
Them in the strongest terms possible, the abduction of our youth by the illegitimate government of William Rutto. Although the police commissioner says it is not the police who have abducted, I know it is security agencies commanded from the State House, and I'm saying that without batting an eyelid. For the reason, the recent abduction of Kizza Besigye from Uganda, who was abducted in Nairobi when coming to attend my book launch, we now know it's Ugandan military who abducted him from Kenya. There is no way foreign military or neighboring military can come in, get somebody, and move past the border with him without the authority from the highest office. It therefore means that William Rutto did sanction that abduction. And they cannot claim that it's cooperation between Kenya and Uganda. Countries must cooperate within the law, not like Jambazi. That abduction was gangster style. We are reminding William Rutto that Kenya has a constitution, and we are demanding that all abducted persons be released forthwith to celebrate the festivities with their families the way William Rutto is celebrating with his children. He is not special. He is a human being like every other, a parent like every other. Let him release the young men and a young woman who have been abducted so that they may celebrate the festivities with their parents.
As we've heard, this was a direct order from the state for these people to be abducted. Now, we've heard again about the abduction of Kizza Besigye from Uganda, and it was a direct order from the government of Uganda through the military so that they can abduct Kizza Besigye. So it's only a matter of direct orders from the state. And we saw Rutto's denying about this abduction and saying that I don't know about these personnel who are kidnapping or who are abducting people. Let's have a tip of how he denied.
Yes, I have been a subject of harassment by the police. But you heard me. I spoke clearly, with clarity, and I told the IG and all the commanders who came here from every county that they have no business carrying out political orders. Let them go and read the constitution and read the law.
Sote tumesikia amekana kwamba pia yeye amekuwa the subject to the police harassment, and he doesn't know about this thing. Now, let's listen to Inspector General Douglas Kanja, ambaye pia yeye amedina akasema these are not my men, these are not my people, and we don't know who these are. Through a post ameandika kwamba IG Douglas Kanja denies police involvement in recent abductions, says allegations aimed at tarnishing image of the National Police Service. So the question remains, who are these people who are abducting our fellow Kenyans? Who are they? And if these two people have denied, if this president has denied and IG has denied, then these might be the criminals. Because if we don't know where they belong, these are the criminals. And you people, do you remember when President Tafuta Kura, what he said about abductions, missing people, and extrajudicial killings? If you don't, kama haukumbuki, let me play that tip so that at least you can be aware.
Na mambo ya kusemekana ati kuna Mkenya amepotea. Hakuna Mkenya wa kupotea tena. Kama kuna mhalifu lazima apelekwe kotini. lakini mambo ya extrajudicial killing, ati mtu anapotea, watoto wanapotea, wazee wanapotea, hiyo mambo tutakomesha, na tuhakikisha ya kwamba lazima kila mtu apitishwe kutoka kwa sheria ndio apelekwe kotini. Hakuna mwananchi atapotea kiholela. Sijui kama tunaelewana.
Now you've seen, but right now vitu ambavyo vinaendelea, it's totally contradicting itself. Now we heard from Babu Owino. Na Babu Owino ameongea akasema kwamba if these people doesn't have any category, then they are criminals.
Thank you very much, fellow Kenyans. I want to take this opportunity to talk about the recent abductions. Abductions which are leaving families in pain, in agony. It is so sad for someone to get out of nowhere to abduct a child of a fellow Kenyan. These abductions have already been condemned by different leaders, and the Inspector General of Police has come out clearly saying that the police officers are not the ones who are abducting Kenyans. I want to tell you, Kenyans, that it is a high time to stop these abductions, and you know what to do. Do not request the president not to abduct people. You have the solution. Now that we have been told that it is the criminal gangs who are abducting Kenyans, we need to deal with these criminal gangs. You know what to do. Anything humanly possible, anything around you, any material around you should be used to protect a fellow Kenyan. We will not allow abductions as Kenyans. If you stopped President Rutto from signing the finance bill into an act, then you can stop a few group of people, 2 or 3, from abducting fellow Kenyans. Let us deal with these people decisively. Kenyans, let us ensure that no Kenyan suffers anymore. Thank you and God bless you.
Kasi ni kwetu sasa sisi wa Kenya. We are our own brothers keepers. This is a topic of graveyard and it involves one's life. So what do we have to do? Kenyans right now are in the streets saying that if they get those Subarus that they are suspicious, or even if the number plates are stating something else, then they can even set up place that car, of which I have to concur. I know I'm not supporting violence, but if this is the case, then we don't have much to add on but to act accordingly. And Kenyans wamesema pale we have to do something, and kama kutakuwa na chochote hapo, you can set it ablaze. Kama uko na acid hapo unawachoma pia.
Leo tumeshika moja yenye na abducting watu, ndio hiyo wase. Leo tumeshika. By the way, tunazaiweka tu moto. Tunazaiweka moto na tuacha aende. Tumeshika moja zina abduct watu hapa, hii hapa. Round hii serikali ya huyu jamaa tunaimaliza. Wamezoea. Mumetuzoea. Lakini wamemalizana na huyo jamaa.
Hizo masubaru za abduction. Masubaru za abduction tunazisubiri Kayole. Hizo masubaru tunazisubiri Kayole zikuje. Zikuje Kayole ndio mtajua watu wa Subaru. Hizo Subaru tunazisubiri sana Kayole. Sana. Nasikia Subaru moja iko na number plate kama 50. Sasa hizo Subaru wacha zifike Kayole. Zikuje abduction Kayole. Hizo Subaru tunazisubiri Kayole. Zifike Kayole ndani. Zifike Kayole hizo Subaru. Na wale mapolisi wa abduction hata mimi nashindwa. Kwani nyinyi hamna watoto? Hamna watoto nyinyi?
Because if this is not constitutional, this is not something ambayo imepitishwa na serikali. We all know that if somebody amfanya makosa, then you produced a warrant, arrest him and arraign in court so that anaweza jibu mashtaka yake. But this thing is now taking a little bit uncontrollable. And what do we have to do? We have to do something as Kenyans. I know right now everywhere, kila mtu anaishi na uoga sahi kila mahali, because ukiona mtu amevaa suti akitembea hapo, heavy bodybuilder, kila mtu sahi anachunguza his ways akisema kwamba anaweza kuwa ni nani ama anani target nimekuwa nikifanya nini. So my guys, let's be other persons, brothers keepers. And again, we heard about Morara Kebaso talking about the SSU. Do you remember the SSU unit ambayo the president mwenyewe aliban?
Mimi nimeamurisha juzi ivunjwe ile ilikuwa inaitwa special sijui nini ya police ambayo ilikuwa inaua wa Kenya kiholela. That is the history we want to forget.
Has come to action. This was said by Morara Kebaso, and if at all imekuja into action, then now the government is now doing so much harm to its people. Now, if you do this harm to your people, what will be the next thing? These are the people ambao walikuchagua na walikupenda, lakini asante yako imekuwa kuabduct, kuwaua na kufanya kila kitu ambacho ni negative kwa where are we heading as the nation. Please, please and please, we hope for the better Kenya. We hope for a better land where peace inaweza kuwa kitu ambacho ni mandatory wa Kenya. Until the very next time, comment hapo chini about these things. And have a nice and merry Christmas and a happy new year. May 2025 bring us forth fortunes. Until the very next video, bye bye.